So I am here with a very special person from our community. I am very fortunate that I have here with me Robbie Kohos. And Robbie, could you please give an introduction to yourself? Can you tell us who you are, where you come from, and a little bit of background about you, please?
Sure. So, as you just mentioned, my name is Robbie Kohos. I'm 21 years old. I was born and raised in Montreal, having grown up in Dollard my entire life. Um, I'm the son of Lois and Jeff, for anyone who knows them. In July 2018, I made Aliyah through Garin Sabar, which is a program that helps Jewish people from around the world to make Aliyah and to come and join the IDF, where I currently serve today in a unit called Isuf Kravi, which is basically a combat intelligence unit where I serve on the border with Gaza.
And can you tell me a little bit about your background? Growing up, what schools did you attend, and your connection to Zionism in Israel?
So growing up, for all of my younger years, I went to HFS, which obviously gave me a good base and foundation for obviously learning Hebrew and Jewish studies, and also learning about Israel. And I've also, for my whole life, been a member of the Beth Tikva community. And yeah, it's
and high school, and what was the major influences that made you wish to go to Israel?
Mainly after my bar mitzvah, I did a trip with my family to Israel. And after coming back from Israel, it kind of just hit me. And I said it was really an amazing country. And I felt that Israel is the kind of country, because of the political and situation in Israel, that if it's a place that I ever wanted to come back to live in, it's important for me that I do my part for the country, and that I also do my service. Like, even if I decide to not live there my entire life, that I at least know that I did my part for the country.
Okay. What was it that drew you to the army?
I think, Zionism aside, it's definitely a challenge. It's something it's a really tough thing that you kind of go through, that builds you as a person. And again, going back to the Zionist side, I really just felt that it's something that, as a Jewish person, it's really important to do your part in service for the state of Israel, because I also believe that in the army, although soldiers do protect Jews in Israel, of course, and all citizens of Israel, they also play a role in protecting Jews worldwide, and so it was important for me.
That brings us on to the heart of the matter, which is the Jewish people and the Jewish community worldwide. We are today, this is pre-recorded, of course, but today we are commemorating Yom HaZikaron. And can you share with me, before making Aliyah, before joining Tzahal, the IDF, what would Israel's Day commemorating the fallen soldiers and the victims of terror mean to you?
So, of course, growing up and going to HFS, for all of the elementary, it was a day that we observed the day, and we respected the day, and we learned about different stories of fallen soldiers, and all kinds of different stories like that. And I think for me, though, an issue was that because I never had any family in Israel, and I obviously didn't really know Israeli soldiers, I had a hard time connecting with the stories. Although it had an impact, and I understood the stories, and I understood why we would observe Yom HaZikaron. It wasn't until I came to Israel that it really, I see the day in a different light today.
And tell me, what does it look like today in terms of, now that you've been in Israel? How long have you been living in Israel?
Now, almost a year and 10 months.
And how long have you been inside the army?
For a year and 4 or 5 months. Year and 5 months.
So what does Yom HaZikaron mean to you today, in light of your experiences?
So today, now being an actual active soldier in the army, like I said, I see it in a completely different way and in a new light because, but as I said before, when I was younger, I had a hard time connecting with the day itself. But today, I mean, look, fortunately for me, no one in my Tsevet or like my team, basically in the army, we've we never suffered a loss, thank God. But when you go through, from day one, from the Bakum where you draft into the IDF, going through Tironut, basic training, advanced training, and then being deployed to your active service, like your active duty on the border, whichever border it may be. And for us, it's Gaza, and being with everyone from day one and going through hard times together, and good times together, you become a family. And although many times we argue and we fight over things and we don't always get along 100%, they really are like one unit, one family, and they're like a brother to you. And if God forbid something were to happen to someone in my team, it would be devastating. So it's a lot more relatable today. And also being in Israel, you also hear a lot more stories of people that I know who've lost family members in a war or in an attack, or friends of friends who've lost someone, and it's so you feel the importance of the day a lot more. And I also feel that Yom HaZikaron today, it's not just, of course, while it's a day to commemorate the fallen soldiers of Israel, it's also a day to give respect to the families, the bereaved families who've lost the members of their families in whether it's a war or an attack or however, and to give them the respect that they also deserve, because it's tragic. It's a hard day in Israel.
Absolutely. Thank you. So how much can you tell me of what it is that you're doing and where you're stationed, and how much of that has to remain secret? You said you're on the border of Gaza.
Yeah. So
that's okay. I'm not gonna ask you to reveal.
I can go to a little bit of detail, not too much. Not trying to incriminate myself. So my unit, as I said, Yusuf Khavi, it's a combat intelligence unit. We go on different missions on the border. We have special, let's call them tools, technology, to collect intelligence on different enemy targets, which we then give back to regular intelligence, the smarter guys, we'll call them. And they take it from there. And it could be either, things to prevent different, could be attacks or tunnels or whatever it may be.
Well, I'm not going to ask for any more information. And I want to thank you for your time and giving of yourself today. Please know that the entire Beth Tikva community is so proud of you. We really see you as a child of the community. And it's as if our own son is in active service right now in the IDF. We appreciate you, we salute you, and we have so much respect for you. Please take care of yourself, be well, be safe, and continue doing your family and your broader extended family proud. Thank you so much.
Thank you.